Hey, what's up guys here, and welcome to the third episode of the Z Gear podcast. And unfortunately today this episode starts with an apology because we had the worst nightmare in terms of sound. But after the team and I looked over the footage and we spoke a little bit about it, we still decided that we're going to put this episode out because we just think that there's so much good information that you guys will get from this, talking about the spin season just starting out this year, just how the whole year of 2024 is going to look like, sportsmanship, all kinds of good topics in this. And so we decided we're still going to put it out. So if you guys can just hang in there, try and manage the sound a little bit, then yeah, we'll definitely have a good time together. And obviously we're improving, making sure that this kind of thing will not happen again. But that's it from me. Enjoy the podcast.
This is the part where we make the introduction.
Oh, me.
It's you?
Salim?
Can we vote? Who's voting? We're voting to make an introduction.
What do you mean?
To introduce the podcast.
This is episode what? Episode 3?
How do you vote for someone who's a guest?
We are
not a free country like that.
Welcome to the Z-Care podcast. This is episode 3.
I don't.
Episode 3.
He even knows that it's episode 3. But that's when people are following. It's good.
What episode 4?
No, 3.
This one?
Yeah, this is the third one.
I want to start.
Ready?
Like that introduction. We're going to just use that same
The same introduction.
Wow.
I think sometimes too freestyle.
Talking to the people.
No, I can introduce
Today.
so that people know who is who.
Okay, on today's podcast we have Mr. Patrick Tinta Mutinta.
Podcast has been
The fat one.
He's Jimmy, eh?
We have Sampa in the background, Fawezi cameras. We've got Simon Santos, Mr. Pretty Boy, and we've got Mr. K4. Mr. K4.
the representative from G335.
Yeah. And we've got
Myself.
Machine.
Salim Woza.
What
The businessman.
businessman.
The other ones?
Mohammed, Hussein, Salim. Salim.
Yeah. Nice.
No, guys, thanks for making time to meet us on this very, very hot afternoon.
Extremely hot.
Yeah. I'm not in the picture because I'm fat and I'm sweating. If anyone else is in the picture and they're fat, I'm sorry. But yeah, here we are, episode number 3. Thank you very much for making time. We're very excited to talk about spinning. I don't know how to spin.
Yep.
Patrick, do you know how to spin?
I have an idea.
You drive.
I have an idea.
You drive.
I have an idea. Given the chance, I think I can actually perform well.
No, spinning is not putting your leg down and standing one side.
No.
Then you go around.
I can probably do one or two things if you allow me. Maybe you can let the fans know on the podcast if you're going to give me that opportunity.
Salim, we've spoken about teaching people how to spin.
Yeah, that should be a thing. I don't know why that's not a thing. Why is that not a thing among spinners?
It comes with so many risks. Santos and K4 explain the risks, and I also explain on my part as well. I'll start with, if you're teaching somebody, they panic, accelerate, they let go of the steering wheel because they're in panic mode. The car goes straight into the barrier and into the crowd.
I wouldn't have somebody learning at a show.
Okay,
Yes.
into the barrier. So you damage your car, and what do? You're teaching. You volunteered. So
No, but I think anyway they can be like an initial assessment to see someone's ability before actually getting them to do a lesson. I think.
accidents do happen. Whether someone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, how did you learn?
Me. Big man.
How did you learn? Actually, because I remember you were in Godwin's car.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how you learned.
No.
So he must have known that the level.
Barriers.
No, he still had the barrier. So the level at which you started in that little practice that you did, he could tell that this guy knows. Kind of knows what he's doing.
No. It started with a farm van, going gravel road, spinning grass. Like that. Then we moved on to Aranix, handbrake turns, by Levy. Then from there, I got my ZX. I got the hang of it, started passing through Levy. Then I went to Godwin's car. Godwin was like, hey, here's $100, let me spin your car. You know how to spin? Yeah. Gave me the car. Gear 2. Whoop. That's how it started.
So practice, eh? Careful.
Practice and $100.
That's how you get it.
So anyway, like he said, it's a lot of practice.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone. Also based on where we've come from. We're now, affiliated with Zambia Motorsports Association, and we have to play the mature part. So you need to be of a certain rapport, for lack of a better term, and to have some experience also in, of course, rear good cars. Not
Wow.
So it's stages. That's what I can say.
Cool. Have you trained anyone?
Maybe Santos is like, Salim, you just woke up one day.
I'm a colored.
No, as for me, to spin, the way I grew up, they were fixing BMWs. Once in a while, they send you out, go buy bread.
This bread story.
On the way to buy bread.
I'll go. Usually, I used to drive my uncle's 325. And I'll go with it. Then I try to experiment where near the bread places. A long time it used to be just Melissa. Yeah, you come there, then now while going, you will learn.
Okay. So
I got spun out in a Corolla once. Like you were saying something about gravel. I'm not naturally drawn to spinning. I'm drawn to precise driving or driving in a straight line or whatever. So I think I was in grade 11 or something. I can't remember what grade it was. And I'm on the gravel road. It wasn't bread. I'd gone to drop off my tuition teacher. So on the way back, as the road curves, you're tweaking the
steering wheel.
Then the car gave. It was. Let's just say I've never. I think that's what made me scared.
Luckily, no offense.
No offense, and you know what's weird? No damage, and it was like a ravine, like a clean.
So there was no custard in the pants, nothing.
That's not for this. Let's just say maybe I don't like eating custard. But it's. How does one start? Like, is it something that you see and say, Patrick spins? Okay, no, bad example. Salim spins, right? I also want to be a spinner. How do you guys get drawn to like, okay, this is what I want to be doing? From wanting to do it and you move to passion. Yeah, how does one get, or like for you guys, how did you end up there?
I think it's personal interest, huh? Start watching these South African guys. These guys. I can testify. I grew up watching these guys.
A lot of us.
They were the goal. What's in Kablonga?
Kablonga, yes.
So I'd look what they're doing, check, and I started getting interest like that. And I saw one day, I'll give them headaches.
It's important. Then you need to light some fire.
Okay.
But I think it's more about the personal interest. That's at an early age. So like soccer. Some grew up watching soccer, they start learning early, then as they grow up, they become professionals. Same thing with spinning. But it's all about the mind as well. You have to learn how to react. Okay, if my car doesn't perform or if it's not responding, what do I do? You get There's many times when you want to go sideways, but your car is going straight, but your tires are like this. So you think, should I clutch here or I shouldn't clutch? So it's all about understanding, I think they'll contribute.
No, but for Santos, we know it was buying bread.
Yes, he told us already. It started from buying bread.
So, okay, like for my side, not really the spinning, as we say, because for most of the part I've been like the co-driver, the other guy. And I think it all stemmed from the love for motorsports in general. So before spinning was big on the scene, it always used to be rally. And growing up, our parents would get us, we go to, was it Pamosi Hotel then, when they would have the Intercontinental, yeah. They would have the international rallies along Addis Ababa Drive.
And Thorn Park.
And Thorn Park, the special stage there,
Under the bridge, just go,
exactly. So as we grew, had the opportunity to maybe interact with a couple of the scenes then. So we started out as the guys who, stand on the side, clearing the people. Most of the times would even get in the rally cars, you have a few. That's when we saw that there's an extra set of pedals on this side, but it's for wipers, then as that went on, I would say the informal motorsport sector started coming up. We still have midnight club. I remember there was Lusaka, there was Street One. So, that whole thing, it just gave birth to a whole new culture of informal motorsports, because how hard it is to get into the rally thing. You need to have more than $100. And your machines really need to be up to scratch. So just from that and being surrounded by individuals of like-mindedness, and who are like, after so not at a farm somewhere. Woodlands before Pick and Pay, before the big explosions, there used to be a car park, a taxi rank actually. So would usually go with DK, a couple of the guys. You book a cab, like a 10 kwacha would get you a good half an hour, 10,000 then. So you
play around. Serious?
When there was real money.
So just like that. Today you're doing my handbrake 10s. Next day, it can go around. That's when I knew that Nissan Champ, those small vans. We didn't know anything about differentials then and all that, but it could do like a perfect donut, if you know. As we grew.
It's a front wheel drive. I don't think you know.
No, it's a Champ.
Champ.
It's a real drive.
The small, the baby.
The one there.
The baby VX.
Bro, I've done donuts before. What's the problem, guys? I've got one video. No.
Eating donuts and doing donuts.
I've got one video. I'm going to share. I'm actually going to put it in the edit. Since people don't believe I can. Since people don't believe I can spin.
So from an early age, then it became what it is today.
Right. As I can add up to what he said, it's in spinning. Most of us, we used to be just a love of the motorsport. There will be just everyone was one. There was no challenge guy. Like this guy says. Every time, everyone now. We used to come together in Kablonga. These guys grew up in Woodlands. Me, I grew up in Chilenge. Everyone will meet together. There was no commotion, what. So that's the thing that we want to come back to the motorsport, the love, and there's nothing. Who's got more money? $100.
Who's got $100 for spinning?
Just to echo what Simon has said, when the biggest spin club then was starting, BMW Motorsport Club. I mean, everyone was part of BMW. There was no Chilenge, there was no Mayadi, there was no what. Simply for one mission, because then it was only Midnight Club. Yamakara no bet. So to take those guys out, because I remember one very almost physical altercation at arcades. We had bunched up, if you remember, Simon. Then he came, these pieces of scrap, Shan. We showed them at scrap. So like we really banded together nicely. No division, no what.
Careful, you spoke about how you would go to the special stage. Hashtag bring back special stage at Zesco. I think they should. What is the driving school now? The driving is
No, they leased it out. It's not a car park. It's not about money these days, huh?
It's a car park.
Yeah.
I've seen there's like
This side and then on the other side,
there's
There's a
like a car
driving
dealership. I've seen some.
there's a car park for Toyota. Eh? Yeah. You started out by moving drums and whatever. So basically, you've had some experience with organizing shows.
Yeah.
Clearly.
From
How do you compare organizing shows in the beginning of the motorsport explosion and now, like for the Woza show that's coming on the 9th? Everyone's going, eh?
Yeah.
Everyone.
The accommodation is free, is what?
We're actually flying, man. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. Yeah.
Okay, so for shows back in the day, I don't know if we can even call them shows. It would be just
A gathering.
A gathering, yeah. You'd be like, guys, let's meet at Kablonga. We see what cars we have. We just interact. Then I don't know how news would spread. There was no divisions. You just see everyone pulling up, and sooner or later, it's a full-blown exhibition. I won't say a show. Yeah, it would be people trying to show what they can do. It started like that, but it was all informal, no procedure, no what. You just wake up today and say, let's meet at arcades. When there used to be just one tree at arcades, if I remember. It's still there.
Yeah.
Would say, let's meet under the tree. Then maybe when people see 3, 4, 5 cars, everyone will pull up. You put a number of those trolleys around, then you start spinning. I remember then there was only one like real BM. It was an M3, and I think it was Midnight Club.
Yeah.
But there was a yellow,
Yellow M3.
And for as time went on, when Lusaka and Street One came into the picture, they would try to, let's say, commercialize it. Not try, they managed. So yeah, you would get maybe a couple of sponsors on board. It will look organized. There will be a PA system. There will be some MCs and the like. I think we had a show at Arcades again. It was Arcades. East Park with Lusaka happening, Bobby Singh at one point.
Mulungushi.
Yeah, Mulungushi also. Yeah, also Mulungushi. But it was the good old days. But now, okay, owing also that numbers are not the same. Back then it was a small group, easily manageable. Then it blew up, and ZAMSA back then didn't recognize it as an official motorsport. It was just if you just making noise. Even the cops wouldn't make a big deal of it, because it would just be these guys, making noise, Pamamo, and we had a number of clubs per se. Remember there was Ranex,
Ranex Club.
Boys.
Yes.
All
GT35.
But as compared to now, around the world, motorsport isn't the safest of sports. I won't say just here in Zambia, or the form we have, spin and part drift. Around the world, motorsport is considered a dangerous sport, and most so spinning, which to some extent, some definitions on Wikipedia, YouTube, they'll say reckless and whatever. Anyway, so due to changes in safety policies, alignment with the law, the road traffic police, the road safety agency, there's a bit of some nitty-gritties, as per se. So it's a bit of a process to have a full-blown show right now, because you have to do everything by the book. Everything.
Does that affect how you choose your
drivers.
Locations.
Relocation. Like, where are we going to put it?
Yes.
I mean, those safety things, and they all come into play?
Yes, it does affect it very much. Because, first of all, the vehicles have to be a certain way. There's something that's called scrutineering. It's very prevalent in the rally sector, but it's been brought to motorsport as well, to make sure everything is safe for the driver, for the spectators. I'll give an example. When we had some international spinners over, I think it was from Zim and South, when they had to go through the whole process, they were like, "Ish, here it's so serious."
I think you remember Mr. Gumbo in episode 1 mentioned the reason, because maybe Salim, you know, maybe you guys who organize the Nasantos, who participate, right? But for me, it was I was hearing it as news for the first time. Part of the reasons why the scrutineering is done. But anyway, I think we should just watch episode 1.
I think body looks getting
body looks no.
Refresh everyone. I mean, it was more about aligning with. I think the big thing is insurance and how that process goes, because when you have an accident and the car is not scrutinized and as being approved for the sport, being safe for the sport, it makes it difficult then when you have an accident to process your insurance. If at all you're taken to court, it's difficult to get covered. So I think, like you are saying, it's they've got similar rules in rally as well, because even there, if you have an accident, they need to make sure that the car is up to a certain spec for rally. You get what I mean? So even in spinning now, there are laws that are being put in place that you can't just get a car that was just sitting for I don't know how many months. You don't know if the brakes are 100%. You don't know if you get what I mean. Because if an accident occurs, there will be questions: was this car fit to compete as a spin car? So that's where now the scrutineering complications come in.
Spin cars now need fitness to spin.
No, they need fitness to compete for spinning. So I think yes, the problem is the fitness that is normally talking about.
What I can add up is between the fitness, road tax, and the insurance. Why you need all those three is sometimes, like for me, once in a while I need to try the car. I cannot go to Mike's, then spin, then come back. It will be too expensive for me. So sometimes I just need to drive it so that I feel if there's any vibration, any wrong with the car, overheating, a test drive.
Okay, so maybe before we get a little ahead of ourselves, yes, the insurance, road tax, all that are important, but one thing we're forgetting is before we were just independent, free for all, but now we are coming under the banner of Zambia Motorsports Association, and these guys are also affiliated to the FIA, Federation Shanshan International
IA.
Yes, so under ZAMSA's umbrella, or if ZAMSA is to continue being associated with us, we have to follow their guidelines, rules,
10 commandments. And I think I saw an article saying in Zambia, for you to get insurance, you should have road tax insurance. If you don't have those, insurance is not valid, and it's an act of what is this? For them to remove that in the spinning industry or whatever, it has to go to parliament and have to vote on it.
Yes, and those kind
that's
of
a whole process.
So the summary was basically more in line with what Santos was saying. It's more to do with before and after the show. A competition car is a competition car. It obviously is set up for competition. I mean, your car is always on a trailer until it reaches the right. But like, if you have to drive there, you're driving on a public road.
Not everybody's privileged, so there's supposed to be an understanding somewhere. But then again, how do our spin cars get road tax, fitness, and insurance?
Because they're not fit. That's a good question.
That's a good question.
This is something maybe we as motorsports people, we need to, the questions we need to ask.
We were told there will be a special road tax fitness for us. That was 2 years ago. But still waiting for 14 hours.
Yes.
I have an interesting question though. So the Zambian spinners know this, right? If you're a Zambian contestant, you are pretty much familiar with what is required, right? Now what happens when Katra comes? Assuming he's coming with his own car?
Katra, basically it's a foreign car. So foreign cars get insurance, that's it.
Okay.
Like for me, I brought in my car from Zimbabwe. I never needed road tax and fitness because duty wasn't paid then. You see, unless I pay duty, then I have to.
Your car qualifies for,
just like ITs.
Oh, okay. So it
Same
comes
thing,
in the form sort of like it's in transit. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you choose your international guests or even your local ones?
Local guests.
For example, why am I not spinning at the show?
First of all, I look at how you perform, how you drive. I'll give you an example. I'll be very blunt.
Yes.
I'll start with Santos. I've been seeing how Santos spins, you know. He spins here, there, interacts with the crowd. He's got crazy stuntman. The crowd likes that. That brings in numbers, okay? So that there is a go ahead for me. Jericho spin, put the car in reverse, burnouts, talk on the phone, win wide. He'd come out in that
Matrix.
Yeah. Those things, yeah. Then for
They're entertainers.
Entertainers, basically.
Yeah.
You need more of entertainers than noitors.
Guys were just technical.
I don't know, man. I spin with my windows closed and aircon. How do you?
I mean, it's called a show at the end, right?
It's called a show, yeah. But
So
you have to interact with the crowd.
Yeah.
So the crowd have
So
to.
why are you participating?
Who?
Yeah, you. You don't interact with the crowd.
You spin with the windows closed.
And no windscreen.
Me, I throw $100 and spin.
Valid.
Yeah, but I do interact with the crowd here and there. I'm like this guy. I like to interact more with the crowd than spin.
Yeah.
You get me? Even if I do something that's rubbish, I just do something to the crowd. Wow, they'll cheer. That's nice, yeah.
Does the crowd affect your morale?
Yes.
As you spin?
Yes.
Too much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
When you hear them celebrating,
You get worried.
Means something is not happening.
So go ahead. You're into-
Speaking in terms of the co-driver,
Yeah.
if the crowd isn't crowding,
You need to crowd.
you come out, you start.
Hello.
You know, at least you get some sort of reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
New organizer, old school organizer. How's it going for the show?
New
On the
organizer by taking over.
Oh, no. Forget about taking over. That's not the issue. Please, feel free. But what I wanted to bring out is our control. Hey. Anyway, what I wanted to bring out was, he's talked about how it was.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's done some now,
Yeah.
and you are doing now, and obviously, there's an idea that you have for where you want to take the sport.
Yeah.
How is the preparations going for Woza on the 9th?
First and foremost, I would like to thank G335 Motorsport
100%.
for letting me use their platform, their club, to let me host the show with their name and whatnot. It's something to, look forward to for the future. It's not the first and last. I hope we'll work together for the next couple of 7 shows.
Hopefully, yeah.
But I'll pass it on to him. He'll answer, then I'll take it out from there. As the old organizer, we'll come to the new.
Yeah.
So
In relation particularly to Woza 2024, yeah.
So, being the old organizer, having gone through the push and shove with ZAMSA, then I would say partnering with Woza and trying to reinvent this again. It's been good. We're trying to also portray a picture that ZAMSA isn't your enemy. They're not trying to block your fun and all that, but they're trying to make sure things are in order mature and safe for both the participants and the spectators. I'll give an example of where there's the scrutineering, there's these license requirements, and there's also something they call a competition license, which is also part of the criteria for
participation and holding a show.
Yes. So at first it was met with resistance and having different camps in motorsport. They'll be like, it's a Maafshan, but new blood, they got new money.
They've got new money. $100.
So if we can set a good precedence with this show, I'm sure it will pave the way for everyone.
Have you encountered any resistance?
Yes.
Like, for example, you wanted somebody to participate, but somebody is not participating, he's not coming to the party. Some things like that?
Yes.
How do you deal with...
You can briefly.
Okay, I've got...
without rubbing the wrong way.
How do you deal with that? How does that affect your trajectory? Like, there's all these processes that must be done to be ready for a show, right?
And before Salim answers, a disclaimer. Motorsport around the world, don't stand no question
100%.
So yes, you can go ahead.
Because me, I just say simplify that question because it's soon gonna change that.
No, okay, what I'm saying is hello, Nkesa, and then all of a sudden I pull out.
Okay.
How does I pull out, or I'm just resistant towards an invitation, or I want to come, but me I want to be Shafieko. You get what I'm trying to say?
I get your question. I get your question. Yeah. I had that issue with Katra last year. Yay! I think these guys saw how stressed I was. Everything was set. 2 days before the event, the father calls me saying, "Hey, my man, we won't make it for the show. The car broke. We're just tasting it, and the gearbox broke." Now me, I've already publicized in Zambia saying Katra. What? So they're going to think I sold them dreams. Huh?
Yes.
So what I did, I said, "Let him fly here. You drive my car." I went to test my car at night. Okay.
It broke.
Boss, I got sick. Went by DK, they tried to fix the car here and there, zero.
Yeah.
So I talked to a few guys at the show saying, "Can this guy use your car?" They said, "Yeah, sure, no problem." The Zimbabwean guys were very friendly. They said, "Yeah, you can use the car." Then there was Bande Dre. I never asked him. He saw the situation and just offered his car. I was very grateful, but very ungrateful towards the end as well. So it was a two-way thing. But there's a lot of stress, boss, I won't lie to you. And it can really have a negative impact if you advertise for somebody who's coming and doesn't show up. People think you're full of stories. Don't come for the next shows in
That's
future.
the problem. So like 9th,
Yes.
right? When are you guys traveling up?
9th, how the structure is, the cars will leave 2 days before. But before we can leave, I want my guys to go to Southgate Yard. We've been in that yard, post a few videos to hype for people, load the cars on the trailer. The trucks will go, they'll park in a safe yard in Kitwe, then the guys leave a day or 2 days up to them. They can go to the accommodation, do preps. We have a meeting that side with the Copper Belt guys, and
What happens if your car knocks?
If your car knocks,
You are there, you've tested in the yard, you are there, it's the pre-checks before the show, and you develop a problem with the car. What then? What do we do?
then I'm not
We can only pray that doesn't happen.
Obviously, Katra was supposed to come. The car didn't make it.
He still came.
No, of course.
I'm very, I like to make sure things are done.
100%.
Even if it costs more, as long as the crowd is happy, the fans are happy, that's what matters.
And it's a reputation.
Yeah, it's a
isn't it?
reputation.
Right.
Businessman, Kusevanya.
So how do you guys prepare mentally? The co-driver, the kala what?
We prepare the car.
Tutinembalala filia.
Vaseline on the head gasket.
Most of the times we recheck just a service. You check if things are tight, if the clutch is on point,
Funny noises.
funny noises. Any, like he said, try to put
Check your
your ear there.
dipstick there to see if they're shredding.
Yes, you drain the oil, you check for the particles or something. Yeah, if it's alright, you go ahead.
Yeah.
If you, that's why you need to prepare a month before or 2 weeks before so that you
Don't have to
prepare
chase it.
every time. Yeah, peace of mind. Because most of the guys, a long time with these guys, we used to do everything last minute.
Then you get
like the
to
show is
part,
tomorrow, you start the day before.
The show, I'm tightening the engine. Dip where and when it comes, it's a bang.
dropping the engine days
So, but
before.
that thing, it helped us in some way for us to be very skillful and fast.
Efficient.
That time, hey, it's tomorrow. Because that same green car of mine, I had a 3 liter in there. Then I just spinned when trying the car. I spinned like the show is tomorrow. I spinned the car, then it knocked.
Yeah.
Then I, when coming back, I started like getting upset. I was sad. Then I went home. While I was sleeping, I didn't even sleep. My uncle called me. Tomorrow in the morning, you must come and remove the engine from this 5 series of mine.
Sounds like a
That's when I rushed. 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I was there. I removed the engine, put
Engine
it
swap.
there. But I finished it quite a bit late, about around 14. Putting everything together because I changed the engine, then trying to put other.
Management.
Yes, because I changed the type of the engine.
Yes, yes.
So when putting back the original engine, which sits in that shape of a car, it was a challenge. So now, when I finished, I went to the show. I just spinned once, but I think I delivered what people
Expect.
Yes,
How did you feel?
until now.
And most of this is physical preparations.
Yeah.
But on the mental side, I don't know about the drivers or new blood, but there's just
Blood
something about that crowd. When you just hit the pad, nerves. There's nothing like DK, businessman.
Yeah.
When those eyes are on you, you just maybe you go around first with windows up and aircon on. Then after you settle, that's when you start. Yeah. So
Notice what I do?
Yeah. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom.
Then sometimes when entering the spin pad,
Feel the surface.
there are some people who come there with their thoughts of in the crowd who just come and say, you must do bad exam. So you have that pressure. I say, that guy. He believes it.
there's pressure to perform.
Okay. So there's nothing.
Sportsmanship, gentlemen. Sportsmanship versus competitiveness.
Yeah,
That's not easy. Are you a sportsman, Patrick?
Yes, very much.
I doubt.
I can shake hands. No, I can shake hands with you. Do you know what sportsmanship is? I think explain.
This question was, are you a sportsman?
Yes, he's talking about sportsmanship.
It's
Sportsmanship versus competitiveness. What do you guys think? From what I've heard of these stories that you're talking about, there's a lot of sportsmanship. It seems like everyone wants to help each other to. Do we sometimes mistake being competitive for a love of? No, it's not like that. To help each other, no. That's not how it is.
Back in the days with this guy,
the sportsmanship.
the sportsmanship was there.
It was
I could come. Okay,
You
so
break
once
yourself,
in
I
a
go to him
while,
and
it's
give
there. It's there. Like for us, the ones who
Woodlands
said
and
yes,
Challenge.
yes.
It's
Woodlands
still
and
there.
Challenge.
I'll go to
Back
James.
You don't know about my yard.
We don't know about
I'll go
my
to
yard.
The
James.
new man.
I'll go to James. He'll give me some spare part with no charge. even him when he comes to my our garage, he will get something with no charge. There's that friendly attachment. But the other guys you can't.
It's not there.
You need to pay. You know what I mean?
But this guy has helped me out. He never knew me back then. You remember? New came, Salim needs this, what he gave me.
Do you think we are mistaking, like out there, we are mistaking being competitive with a lack of sportsmanship? Like, for example, I understand that if, in this case, the crowd feels you and me should go head to head, we should compete. Obviously, there'll be banter, right? I mean, if you've watched any boxing match, when they do the weigh-ins, and there's always that talk, the talking smack and whatever. Do you think we are mistaking that for? Because to me, it sounds like sportsmanship.
To me, what I would say is that beef that I have with people on social media is not real.
No, that wasn't my question. I understand. But my question is...
you are mistaken, and I get your question. There's a bit of misinterpretation.
There's a bit of misinterpretation. Do you think that's affecting how people are accepting the sport, coming into the sport, wanting and then not wanting anymore?
Yes.
As old blood and new blood, do you think we have a role to play to try and help the ones coming behind us, right?
It's like the way Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
Those people are friends.
Yes.
They will make an interaction that they are fighting.
But behind closed doors.
But behind closed doors, we're close and we can talk normally. It's just that the people who support us, like the fans who like me and the fans who like him,
They'll
touch. It's real. It's not even worth it. Because all of us we are just entertainers.
And maybe just to add on, I've kind of noticed or seen this with with spinning and this sport in particular. One tends to get to a certain level of popularity and cockiness. So popularity, cockiness. Yeah, so
Wasonta sana.
So to some extent, I think something that is just supposed to be sportsmanship, where there's some banter here, unfortunately, most of it is carried over even when people go home. One other thing I would like to point out is that with social media, everything is instant.
Right
It's
there.
even before I finish saying, the autocomplete. It's taken out of context. So yes, you hear that there's beef, there's shan, but not even one day. To Alaima, I'll go to businessman. He's already booked a flight for me to go to the Copper Belt. I go to Santos, I'm a settings ya dictator. We are still together like that. On social media, it's something else, but on the ground, we're still in a way. I don't know about Timwaba, my friend Pura.
Wow. No, I think the only thing I can say is there's a lot of growing that needs to be done, and I think from what I'm hearing, it has a lot to do with the newer
growing in what aspect?
The newer growing in the aspect of, please let me finish. In the aspect of the newer guys need to learn from the older guys. I think the older guys have a lot of maturity. Because what I think I would like to see is a situation where we can have our personal differences, but when it comes to the sports, we come together. You get what I mean?
Yes.
I can have a difference today with James, but because I'm still a spinner, I should be able to get into the G335 event. You get what I mean? Because it's at the end of the day, the fans have nothing to do with it.
Is there an event that no one can get into at the moment? Sorry,
I believe
It's been very funny, this young man.
yes, I think.
Okay, maybe we can make an exception. You can make a front-wheel drive.
Wow.
The one
that's not me.
trays. Those metal trays that
On the back of the...
No.
Yeah, you think the Prelude will manage?
Bozikanoka.
Guys,
Okay, just open one light.
it's not about the loot. It's not about
Dry
the loot.
horse and it boiled.
Yes, my point being that we have to get to that level of maturity. Even
Sorry
when.
guys, I want to bring in someone part of the conversation.
Okay.
I hopefully he picks up.
Okay.
But
Who's this?
Connie,
This is Mr. Connie.
I hope not. Find
Dizzy drivers now then.
Yes, but anyway, while we're waiting for Fred to pick up, yeah, just that.
I think maybe we're waiting for MTN first.
Yeah.
Yes, that level of growth. Oh,
Line is busy. Okay. Basically,
I don't know.
maybe Salim shouldn't answer this. Maybe Kefo and Santos can answer. Or even you can answer. Is that what people are looking forward to? To see Salim go head to head and Fred? Do you think it's
there was
something
a call out, so I think that is, yeah.
No,
that's one of the.
Slow your roll.
Yes, there was a call out on the
socials.
Yes, on the socials. So definitely, I think people.
How do spinning call-outs work? I drive in a yeah, like drag, so I know how that works. How does call-outs in the spinning?
In a similar way,
Do what I do.
Okay, from my observation, maybe they will be spinning at mics. Huh? There will be a course there. Maybe Salim will do it in one way. Then Simon will come and just go lightning fast through it. Then through a cocaine, the fans will be like, Salim.
Someone they're going around and stop.
So through this guy can do it better than the other guy, and it becomes which is healthy for sportsmanship. Exactly. Like for myself, I want to see DK. Sorry. King James number. I want to see King James.
But if you come to Gazette, you know these things when you're naming it, you know about changing names. You put in the Gazette, and we must agree first, all of us.
Kuregister of
On the new machine.
So there's a lot of smack talk motorsport.
We love it.
I love it. Everybody knows.
I love it too. I think it's
to some extent I love it also. Kabaranda tichipuleba okubaranda tifichirenje ero kwaisa nombaba ma business tubarange no man. So yeah, it's good when the drivers go head to head. I mean, it's entertaining for the crowd. It gives Zamsa something to look forward to when it comes to that competition series of those. And Nefia Kuranda Philip Wako Enamuchira, which
So,
is
and even in the Copper Belt, most of the spinners there, a long time they didn't used to spin for most of them. Most of them they're new guys. When we, as us, we're the ones who went to introduce the sport that side. So then they took it wrongly. So they are now learning that spinning is just one thing. It's not about making them, when we go there, it's not making them like they feel like
inferior.
Yes.
Because for couple guys, if we go there, it's a competition. I'll goes 2 minutes.
Wow.
That's spinning for them.
why do I feel anyway? We'll leave it. Okay, guys. Who are we looking forward to? Like we're going to Woza on the 9th. What's the more called?
Kopa Hill, yeah.
Gamlef Mamkit.
What place is that?
Kitwe Chingola
Yeah,
Road.
on the Kitwe Chingola Road.
What place is that? There's a funny name.
so Kopa Hill.
Tegusa Kire Bate.
Chimwemwe.
Yes.
Chimwemwe.
That's a very fitting name, eh? So who are we looking for? Like for you, who do you want to see?
Performing on that day. I think top 3 drivers I'm looking forward to. Simon, I would say Woza.
Don't lie. No hard feelings.
I'm free to say what I want to say. Top 3 and Fred Kony. Can I add the fourth one?
You can add the fourth one. Kondwani.
These 4. So a head-to-head for Kondwani and Woza and Fred Kony, because the 350Z drivers were called out by Woza.
They should line up.
And then Simon just
one.
entertains me.
For me, the biggest thing is, with Katra finally coming, all guns blazing.
With his car,
Because already in the past, Dionse Ngabaisa Abak South or Abak Zim back then when Agufa, their cars would be doing backflips, side kicks and all that.
Flying.
They would be like this.
And all the Zambian guys would be like, how is he doing that?
Yeah, so I drove that V8, huh?
Yeah, Pandis. It's like you put him behind anything. You put him behind anything and he performs.
For me, the biggest thing I want is a response. Kubarangana for 10 or Katra, but whether Mama Same, that's the biggest thing for me.
But I think why these South African guys are very good at spinning is because they take spinning like their business, the source of income.
It's serious.
They spin every day boss. So for us, we spin on the weekends, then it's every day. There's Wacky Wednesdays, there's what do you call that place?
Wheels and
Smoke. Then there's Mayhem, then there's so many places where they go.
Do you reckon we can get away with a Wheels and Smoke type of thing?
Wheels and Smoke, James and I are planning on going there. I don't know if one other guy will join us.
Maybe he'll be working on
But what I'm planning on doing is go for Wacky Wednesdays, because it's a small pitch.
Similar to what we have here?
I was going to ask, what's the difference between the 3 events?
I feel very bad asking the question in this way. Does size matter?
Boss, the size of the pitch. Boss, what sizes are we talking about?
Where the spinning is in the Copper Belt, I've just heard a rumor that you can extend it. So I want to see the extent.
It can be extended.
Yes.
But size does matter. Size does.
It's not about how you
So
do
guys
it.
perform better on bigger spaces, or
Bigger spaces are the best. I would say that small spaces you don't really get your utmost performance, but big spaces.
You try to try a new stunt or a new style because it's a bigger pitch. Even you driver, you're confident that I can't hit that wall.
Okay, space.
And with the space, you get more momentum, more flips, more everything.
So that's if you got your correct differentiate, do whatever,
Different.
so good.
So it's not about, it's not about it's a rear wheel drive car, therefore let's go.
Boss, your car will drive. Not spinning your drive.
This brings me to the M20, what is it? M20, multi-valve, single
Double
Venus,
Venus.
V8.
If you want power, M20.
M20?
Not power. Mount Vitamin.
If you want power, turbo.
Boss, how are you going to get power? In this weather, Zambian weather, you're getting power from your turbo.
Yes, sir.
Your mount
There
will
guys
spin
will have nice
150 times. M20, you can punish that car. Strong.
Are we going to see any, what's that thing where,
Yes,
what's it called?
Crazy
It's called a crazy
Yeah.
flip? Oh, okay.
Plenty.
That's awesome.
From Katra or some local drivers?
Even us will try.
We'll try.
They'll do it.
Because he told us the
I
drive.
mean, I was going to say K4 said, Nangukie, chive.
As in for Santos, I'm confident that
I've even
that
changed the
crazy
diff to
flip.
a smaller diff. I want to try.
I'm confident by far.
Yeah, because it really gets the crowd going, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. That's one of
One
the big
spin I'm
things.
looking forward to see at the event is Kalenga.
Is he coming?
I hope.
Hope.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
He's coming.
No, it's
don't
got a
worry.
good car.
He spins with aircon, so I hear. Gush na aircon, boss.
Gush na
Spin
yako.
car.
Nama window yala bomba.
Oh, I've seen what you've done there.
What?
Aresa.
But these days, I think the spinning is coming to a different level.
Yeah.
Everyone wants his car to be neat, nice,
I mean, we've
presentable.
seen the
Yeah.
So
King James.
yeah, so it's making us pressure as well as we're beating that.
That car will actually before spinning, that one.
Imagine. Oh, and one other thing. 4 years ago, everyone was spinning on a stock motor, open diff. We didn't know what differential shan was, 30, 40, 50 shan. We didn't know that stuff. But come today, there's welded diffs. Even Santos's kite can do bim, 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 bum, 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 bum. And when your car can do that, it can do crazy flips.
As far as you are concerned, case closed.
Like as for me, the locking diff thing, I can't lie, I learned from Zimbabwe. Gufa is the one who, Pacific and Gufa is the one who was telling us, put a nut in between what. So, because a long time we used to weld, we just had a rumor that we used to weld.
And then it breaks.
We just spin 3 times, the diff will break. So I didn't know about the balancing and the spacing, what. So now every day we've learned.
Is this something that you are teaching others, passing on?
Yeah, everyone now has known because that person taught me. I taught someone else. It just went like that.
I mean, Salim can confirm that when he came, he found that Fiancé Philippe standard. He knows what to do to make his car do that, to make his... We had to learn the hard way, where you change a diff 3 times at the shop. Imagine. It's
you guys,
the drive shaft, we didn't know that you need to balance the tire, this tire and this tire at the same. They'll break. And then we didn't even hear or know about the dictator, the Zimbabwean guys when they come now. What is that?
The first time it was Fat Cat, Gufa and Spin Kit. It was at Kablong. Mwali Bapo demoralized when their cars just went on that plastic coat.
What are we doing, guys?
The sound first, it was revving. The way it was telling something. No offense. No, it was a huge wake up call by far.
At that point, motorsport was nice. Then we sort of...
Motorsport was nice because there was no... Okay, sorry to say, I think one of the major reasons to why motorsport is not as nice as before is because so many youngsters that have come into the game, you know? So you have somebody my age and somebody your age. Like I'm telling you, hey boss, your car is slow. Wow, how are you going to feel?
But it's banter.
Banter, but not everybody.
Not everyone is taking it that way.
I'll say Tino and my brother, no names mentioned. Hey, get that scrap metal out of here. There's almost 1-2 there. So you see, there's things like that demotivate people to show up. You know, back then we used to have those drives on Sundays. Back you would have the drives on Sundays, drive there, spin there, come back. But now
it's booky.
It's very booky.
Is it our responsibility, do you think?
No.
The ones of us who are trying to keep this thing going.
No.
No? Whose responsibility?
It's 50-50. I would say 50% is our responsibility, and the other 50% is divided into so small percentages. You've got the public, you've got these new youngsters, you've got if you do 1, 2, 3 things, making noise, that's hooliganism. You've got Zambia saying not trying to be responsible people, you know.
Of course,
yeah. So we moved away from those
hooliganism.
Yes, and now we're under the umbrella, so we're just well behaved.
Because I was about telling Victoria of me off my hand.
Wow.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, no, that's really great. International shows. I don't know what qualifies as an international show. Is it a show that is outside Zambia?
Yes.
Isn't Woza an international show?
It is an international show.
It is. Woza is.
When does it become international? When you have a foreign...
When you go foreign spinners coming in.
The international show. When we have international spinners,
then it's classified as international show. I was planning something later on where we have 2 guys from South Africa, 2 guys from Zimbabwe, 1 guy from Botswana, and 1 guy from Namibia. They come to Zambia, and we have, let's say, 4 or 5 drivers from Zambia, like a competition, an actual competition. And there'll be prize money. It's just say 70,000
Why are you
prize
saying
money.
was?
I think that's
Why are you saying was?
Planning.
You're still in the stages?
It's still in the pipeline. I'm contemplating whether I should affiliate or still go through my brothers. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
if you were to build a Zambian spin team to go compete at the level that we are talking about, are we ready?
Yes. No.
No?
No.
Yes? No?
We are.
Just scared.
What I would say is,
On that thought, Santos, what do you think?
We are ready. Is him? I don't know what type of power he wants. Because it's the way you play with the car. Even if it's little power, but you can control it and
I attended one Wacky Wednesday.
yeah.
And there were some things I saw, I felt we can do better. Personally. I mean, I get the whole size matters thing. Because there was some stuff I was seeing on the, you know how big that thing is, eh?
That's what she said.
Yeah. That's what she said. Okay. Yeah. So I was like, and you could hear the car going through second,
Third, fourth.
right? I get that. But then they set up this come and smoke course. Where it was, you know, you come in,
You go spin around, you go
I was
out.
just like, I could count, like without even thinking, like, Salim can do this, Simon can do this, GK can do this. You get what I mean? Is it that we are focused more on one style of spinning than...
You know what the problem is? He's bringing up our sport to a different level. So that's why we're going. But the major thing here, most of our pads are small. So for instance...
Not for long.
Yeah, for instance, if it's too small, because when you take her to essay, if you give her a tight space, I think we can be better than them.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's just unfortunately,
No?
Echoing my brother, it's, at the moment we're just limited by facilities.
Yes.
Yes, that Wacky Wednesday place, it's the pad is big, and I say facilities because almost every spinner in SA, their cars are specially strengthened to a certain level. We are slowly getting there. Not there, you could change the stroke. We are getting there, and we've got able drivers. I'll give an example of an event. This was by Costa. The first Kings of Osaka was called. We had some guests from Zimbabwe. Our guys were able, almost everyone was able to do the course. Then I Techno Drift, Magmo, Sarah, James, then two of the judges from Zim. They failed with flying colors.
But Santos has been to Zim. I think he can testify to that as well. The guys in Zimbabwe do not know how to go through obstacles. I think there's 1-2 guys who can manage, like Xavier and what's this guy's name? Forgotten his name, but very few. That's why when we go to Zimbabwe, we put people on the pitch there, spin around them. Hey, bad, yeah. But with what he said, saying we can do better than some South African spinners in tight spaces, it's a 50-50 thing.
It's a 50-50
thing, yeah. Because I've seen it's possible for a South African guy to come spin in here.
Yeah.
And you know it's true. They're good. It's very possible. You come in, spin.
Can you spin in here?
But it's a human being.
Yes. No, I think
No, but which goes back to what I said. For them, spinning is a business, so it's like a profession. They know how to take their angles, how to enter, how to do It's like that. But
for me, how I look at it, you guys are not that far off.
Yeah, we're not.
So it wouldn't take like months for you to get it. You get what I mean? Yeah. So
But spinning on the big pitch, I think we have a long way to go as Zambians. Because when I went to South Africa, I think you saw the video. I was a bit nervous. Wow. I said, okay, no, let the guy drive my car and see how it goes around.
It was different.
Very different. The pitch is very big.
Then here, like for me, the one who gave me the map for the ticket and put for me is James. He got it and gave me the map to just try. But it worked out fine. I'm still using the same map from that time. Never changed it. But I've never gone to like a dyno, what we are lacking is to have a specific fuel entering the engine according to the
Map that you have.
Yeah.
So me, I don't know, maybe it's got a rich mixture.
No,
But I think the issue of dyno, we Zambians think it's too expensive. It's not really expensive. A dyno is just 1,500 kwacha, 1,500 rands.
Per session, yes.
Yeah, so transportation from South Africa will cost you, let's just say, 10,000 kwacha. You spend 750 in accommodation. Not really the best of places. You can just stay at a normal place like here in Lusaka. You go there 2 days, 750 by 3 days. You do your dyno, you come back, you're good. But people think it's a luxury if you take your car from here to South Africa for a service, a dyno, or exhaust like what I do, you get. But it's looking at...
Do you think we are going to reach the level?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
On that one, the businessman here is talking about the top, I would say 20% of spinners here.
Yes.
Not 1%.
Not 1%. At least a few are starting to recognize the importance of
Dyno.
taking your car down.
And having a properly set up car.
But we've gotten headway or some hints here and there that very soon Auto Select to provide dynos.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the issue is not having the dyno.
Yeah.
It's what you do on it. I think the skill to.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a few people who I only know two. Let me not lie.
Yeah, we tried to.
But specifically, they were for BMWs for drag racing.
Yes.
So, but at least the knowledge is there. And of course, there's nothing wrong with bringing somebody to come and use a dyno here, so that we save the cost and the headache and the pressure and the, you know.
Yeah.
There's the one guy I spoke to in Hesse. He said if you've got a dyno there, make sure you're above 10. The people want to dyno.
Yeah.
So for him to balance the
Of course, the cost. Yeah. Okay.
And I think there's a bit of negligence from our Zambian guys why they don't take their cars to dynos. You know, buy management, borrow settings from their friend. As long as their car can go into gear 2, they'll say I don't need a dyno, my car's got power. Why you wanna be a cheater? Bah, Santos. That's where it all starts from.
Okay. No, I think we've had an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Podcast, boss.
You want to continue, sir? Sir, I'm fat and I'm sweating, boss.
It's the weekend.
And ask for
Yeah.
I mean, we've been talking about spinning here, spinning, spinning. Nanga drift, drift.
That you drift, sir.
When I'm sleeping. Which lot? Yeah, no.
But I think we can have a drift circuit by Levy, top car park, second car park.
I agree.
Yeah, you come from the top, bottom, then back to the top.
Yeah.
But we are appealing.
If anyone can make it happen, the businessman can. Yeah.
And for you, Z-Gear project. Oh, Z-Gear.
Your projects.
Yeah, please do not edit that out.
If you can clear that, put a distinction between drift
And spin.
and spin, because for me and Simon, it's been almost 10 years.
I can clear it up for you. It is not our responsibility.
It's not our responsibility.
It's not our responsibility.
in the spin and drift. The difference, the spinning is out of control, but you are in control.
Yeah, drifting
You're always in control.
Going sideways.
at a high motion, fast motion.
No, man. Do you think so?
This is going to be another podcast.
Different.
Yes,
No, it's not sweet. It's not.
it is.
By definition, it's not.
When you've got wacky waves, then it's coming. It's drifting.
Yes. Oh, Sunesh.
It's not spinning.
The landlord. Oh, that's drift, boss.
What
It
do we
goes
call- what do we
sideways.
call speed?
Sideways. Huh?
What do we call speed? So he's doing what? Above 80?
No. At Wacky Wednesday, that is at least 110.
Would you like to do a podcast in South Africa?
Yes, sir. Why not?
Yeah, I think we can.
Does ZK have to come?
We can. 2 guys from Z-Gear. Just
There's only one guy here.
so that we can help the Zambian guys know the difference between spinning and drifting. Because there's
Why can't we do it here?
And of course,
We are talking about Manda here, aren't we?
Manda Hill. Okay, the issue that we have currently is most of these malls are against petrolheads going there because there's been a lot of hooliganism.
Yes.
East Park banned cars going there, gathering. Arcade, same. Yes. Manda Hill, same thing. The only mall that has allowed so far is Levy.
Really?
Yes, but Levy on top, that's where Napsa is. Yeah, but at the bottom where the go-karts are, you're okay. These are the malls, nothing.
Yeah, let's try it here. I think we can, since we're asking for permission here and there, maybe we can even close the section off the road to allow us to. There's that one clip of, I think it's Mohammed Issa
Yeah,
in Arcades where he comes. What was that?
That was a special stage.
yeah.
Because
The way he came.
So then we'll look for the video that you can
put it
insert
up,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can.
Then my question is, sirs,
Sirs.
if we have a competition in 2021 and somebody takes the title of Drift King, is it Drift King forever or just for 2021?
He's Drift King as long as his title is not taken from him.
Okay, but
No, I thought you have. Is that what? Wait.
yeah, but back to the topic. When have we had a Drift King competition here in Zambia?
There was King of Spin in 2022.
Maybe you want him to ask the question again.
Oh, Drift King. No. We've not had a drift competition.
So
No.
why is that guy in the call about a DK?
The guy in the copper belt would also ask how is the local, our Lusaka guy DK as well.
No, our Lusaka guy DK is Dolphin King, not Drift King.
Yeah, I see. I
So you see, that should have been made clear.
And the only king we've ever had spinning was, of course, a big shout out to Phil Momba, Gush King, baby.
So only King.
Only king we've ever had.
Yeah, so I never knew
King
it was Dolphin
Woza,
King.
King James.
I never knew it was Dolphin King. I also thought he was DK as Drift King.
Yeah.
All this time I also
Dolphin King,
thought.
So maybe it could be a misconception.
It is a misconception, boss.
It is. That's why
So-
these 350s, I think they need to have like a competition or
They need to come online now.
so that they
For
can-
drifting, yeah.
because we've all seen in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. DK was the 350.
I thought it was Dolphin King.
No, he was drifting in the movie.
In the movie. Okay. No, guys, thank you for making time. It's been a great discussion.
Yeah,
I'm thirsty now, so
yeah.
Yeah, we're calling it an end. This has been the third podcast. Guys, remember to like,
but I
share.
wanted to close. You
I thought you've closed.
Shout out to G335 Motorsports.
Yes, shout out to
Salim
G335.
Woza,
But
Santos
before we
Motors.
before we close, tell us about the show. Like, come on. I mean, we've spoken about it in bits.
Yeah,
It's on the 9th.
9th of March,
Copper Hill,
Copper Hill.
Tickets will be sold at.
Tickets will be sold at the gate as usual. No compute tickets. We've got a few sponsors that have come on board. Shout out to them. Bola Bet and not 1xBet.
Not one expert.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Bola Bet.
And there's
Not one
there's a few companies from the Copper Belt that have sponsored some funds as well. So shout out
That's
to those
great.
guys. Yeah, and shout out to Z Gear. I know these guys will cover the event there. Hopefully,
They have no
No,
choice.
we'll be there, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
we're there for motorsport, sportsmanship.
yeah. Shout out to Teddy Bear Sampa. Fawezi for making sure
Dropping
everything
and
is
making
alright. Yeah,
everything.
dropping
Sound is
the
good, dropping things. Camera went off at some point, but yeah.
I think he's getting nervous.
do you
He's
know?
about to go into the pad. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also, huge shout out to ZMSA.
100%.
Yeah, making the gears and the oils move.
But Tamla Pusha, guys.
Shout out to
Auto Select, the real businessman from Auto Select.
We've been shouting out Auto Select throughout the show.
No.
shout out to the Coppola spinners.
Yes. I love how it has quickly.
Yeah. And
Come up on
to
the
the Copper Hill management for letting us use their place, for pleading to us to use their space. They've been very great so far. Shout out to our commissioner, our new commissioner, Mr. Joseph Vare, and congratulations to him. K4 for enjoying with my what is the word?
Toxicity.
Santos for making it here. Kala Jojo.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah. Zambian time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Mr. Patrick, International Connected.
And the businessman for changing the sport here in Zambia.
Wow.
Blue blood.
But I think 2024 will be a very great year because
Please. That's
our guys will travel. There's a small group that I like to use. I think Santos knows them. He's part of them. These guys are very peaceful. No headaches, nothing. Yeah. Shout out to these guys. Namely, Santos. Shout out to Santos, Charles, Dodo, Effort. Lovely guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
cool. Thank you guys for joining us on this third podcast. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe. And we will see you on the next podcast.
No. 9th.
We'll see you on the 9th.
Yes.
At the show. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Fun to drive us.
Thanks, guys.
Guys, thanks so much.
Namtu bomba.